Andaman and Nicobar Islands, in the Bay of Bengal, support and nurture over 1,000 species of animals that are exclusive to this part of the world, including some rare and endangered ones. In this documentary of the living islands, we are trying to explore some of these endemic subspecies ecosystem and their ecological importance. Redbreasted parakeet is a swarthily mustachioed parakeet of lowland forests and forest edges. It basically found in gardens and parks in its introduced range. Both sexes are bright green with salmon-colored chests, grey-blue heads, and a black mustache. Males have a bright red upper bill, while females' bills are wholly black. Usually seen flying over speedily, giving high-pitched, grating shrieks. The diet of these red-breasted parakeet species is mostly fruits, nuts, berries, seeds, flowers, leaves, nectar, grains and cereals. These birds are mostly frugivorous and their primary food is wild and cultivated fruits and berries. Black-naped monarch is a beautiful azure-blue male, exhibits a black nape patch and a thin black gorget. Female lacks the black nape patch and gorget markings, with grey-brown wings and bright blue only on the head. Both male and female show black feathers on top of the bill and grayish-white underparts. Inhabits both dry and wet forested areas from sea level up into foothills. Like flycatchers, hawks in midair to catch its prey. Freckle-breasted woodpecker is a beautiful, typical-looking small black and white woodpecker. It inhabits in open forest, and edge up from lowlands up into foothills, and lower montane areas. The diet includes ants and various other insects, including larvae, small scorpions, even berries, and fruits will also sometimes be a part of their diet. Before the breeding season starts, nest hole will be excavated by both sexes. These are some world-class natural carpenters. Quite patiently, and on the rotation basis, they will carve the nest. Black-naped oriole is a typical yellow and black Old World oriole. The male is entirely golden yellow apart from black wings and tail and a broad black band through the eyes. The tail and wings have yellow tips. The bill is deep pinkish. Female similar to the male but with more yellowish-green upperparts. The diet of these black-naped oriole species consists mainly of fruits. Wild fruits, orchard fruits, berries and figs are their primary food. They are known to take nectar from large flowers of Sammalia and Erythrina species. Storkbilled Kingfisher is a massive kingfisher with a large scarlet bill. The head of this bird is olive brown with dark green-blue upperparts and buff underparts. Wings and tail bluer, with rump even paler blue, obvious in flight. Juvenile has dusky edges to feathers of breast and hindneck. This stork-billed kingfisher lives in a variety of well-wooded habitats, near lakes, rivers, or coasts. It perches quietly whilst seeking food, and is often inconspicuous despite its size. RacketTailed Drongo is a large black drongo with a notched tail and long, racket-like outer tail streamers, a glossy neck, and an obvious crest that curves backwards. Juveniles are duller and often lack the tail streamers. Prefers woodlands and forests where it may be found associating with mixed flocks, other drongos, and birds such as treepeas and babblers. Similar to other drongos when without tail, but combination of notched tail, crest on forehead and medium-sized bill set it apart. Racket-tailed drongos are carnivores and feed mainly on insects. They also consume fruit and visit flowering trees for nectar. Orange-headed thrush is a brightly colored ground-dwelling thrush. It has the bright orange head, breast, and belly are unmistakable. Some subspecies have two broad black crescents on the sides of the face. Hops about foraging in the leaf litter in forested areas, often in wet gullies and ravines. Orange-headed thrushes are omnivorous, eating a wide range of insects, earthworms and fruit. Andaman Nicobar is a heavily built, flat-headed dark blue bird with a short bright red bill. In flight has a characteristic white circle, or dollar, on each underwing. Juvenile lacks red bill. May resemble minors in flight, but note longer wings, larger head, and more powerful, less frantic flight. Nests in cavities, typically tree hollows. Frequently perches on power lines or in the tops of tall dead trees. White-rumped Munir is the only Munir in its range with white on the lower back and rump. It has a blackish-brown head and back with pure white underparts and rump. Its back is finely streaked with pale shafts. Juvenile is rufus-brown with indistinct streaks above, rump buffy grey, breast light rufus, and underparts buffy grey. Found in a variety of open landscapes including grasslands, shrubby open country, forest edges, thickets, plantations, village gardens, agricultural fields, and sometimes towns and cities. Collared kingfisher is a mid-sized kingfisher with a variable plumage pattern, nearly 50 subspecies described worldwide. All of them have a greenish-blue crown, a white spot above the lores, a black mask extending down as a narrow band across the hindneck, and a white collar. Upperparts are greenish-blue, rump brighter blue, with blue wings and tail and white underparts. Female and juvenile slightly duller. The diet of these collared kingfisher species is mostly crabs. Small fish, shrimp, crabs, insects, worms, snails, frogs, lizards and small birds are their primary food.